All right. So, welcome to Crisis Camp ROC Hackathon for Haiti. And currently, we're in room 2590 in building 70, and we're sitting down with some of our hackathon participants. So I'll give them a chance to introduce themselves.
Hi, my name is Michael Pennigan. I'm a first-year graduate student here at Rochester Institute of Technology studying computer science.
And I'm Alexander Dean. I'm a second-year computer science major.
Excellent. And fellas, you know, since today is about service, what else are you supposed to be doing right now?
Well, as far as my academic workload is taken into consideration, I have no classes today, so in lieu of having no classes, I wanted to give a day of service since I could.
Absolutely.
I'm in the same boat. Today was a free day for me, and I decided to give my free time to this organization.
Excellent. And it's definitely a worthy cause. You know, today marks the 1-month anniversary of the initial earthquake in Haiti, so you know, it's still very fresh in the minds of everyone all over the world. And real quickly, just for the folks at home, why don't you guys take 2 or 3 sentences to describe sort of what your project you were working on today was?
Well, I was seeking out information for reliefoversight.org. The call to action was to get some more information for all the relief organizations helping the search and rescue efforts. And some of this information includes Twitter accounts for the various organizations as well as tax identification numbers.
Absolutely.
I was working on a database to include all of the primary and secondary schools in the area, how many students were involved, the locations and addresses of all of them, and any other information I could find, such as damage reports or anything like that.
Right. So, you know, everyone knows that this stuff is important, and that, you know, everyone has their own reasons for doing it. So why don't you guys, you know, share, you know, why are you here? Why did you decide that this was an event that you wanted to attend?
Growing up, I was a very active participant in my community with various volunteer organizations, primarily Boy Scouts of America and Civil Air Patrol. Mm-hmm. I earned my Eagle Scout by doing a service project for the homeless of downtown Pittsburgh and doing a shoe drive. While it may not be on the same level of disaster as the earthquake in Haiti, it's still, I was actively participating in community service. And I lost touch with that a lot coming to RIT because of my academic school load. And since I had the time, this opportunity was available, I really wanted to make myself and get that little push out there to get myself more active in my community.
Absolutely. What about you, Al?
I did a lot of community service through First Robotics, but recently I haven't been able to do anything due, again, to academic workload. But this I saw was a very good opportunity to help those in need.
Mm-hmm. I believe the quote that you had earlier was, "I may not be able to lift rubble, but I can write code."
Yep.
Yeah. So through the efforts of, you know, folks, all these volunteers here, and we'll sit down and get the stories of some of the other participants. You guys have really headed up our database and contact information. So what we're going to do is we're going to post the work that you guys have put up online so that people can access the DBs and spreadsheets that you guys have put together over the course of the day.
Cool. Yeah.
Well, so thank you guys very much on behalf of the CSI Storytellers team, and we'll be in touch.
Thank you.
We're sitting down here with one of the teams who are participating in the event. So why don't each one of you take a chance to introduce yourselves?
Well, I'm William Moore. I'm a second-year Applied Networking and Systems Administration student.
I'm Alexander Sladden. I'm a first-year software engineering student.
I'm Brian Goldstein. I'm a second-year computer science student.
Excellent. Now, since this is a service event, it's pretty much assumed that, you know, this is a work day in the middle of the work week, and you guys are supposed to be working. So what are you foregoing right now in lieu of this event?
I have a lot of work I need to be working on right now, but I thought this was a more important cause.
Absolutely.
I'm basically in the same boat. I have a lot of homework to do, but I'm skipping some meetings right now. So it's all good.
I was supposed to have a software engineering meeting all day today, and I canceled.
Well, I'm sure they'll understand. So, in a few sentences, what exactly is the project that you guys are working on?
Well, Sahana Pi is a web application designed for nonprofit organizations to manage providing aid and relief to victims of crises, kind of like the one in Haiti.
Mm-hmm. And you you're working on this, it's a Pi project, so I assume it's a Python project,
Yep.
yes? And you guys are, neck deep, probably, you got some dev environments up.
Mhm.
Is that netbook there your primary development box that you're working on right now?
Yeah, surprisingly enough, this netbook is what we're doing all of our development on. We're managing our code base with Bazaar and trying to coordinate squashing bugs.
So you have 3 people SSH'd into that netbook right
Yeah.
now? That's
And-
wonderful.
3 web servers, don't forget about them.
Yeah, running on this netbook.
Right on, right on. So, this project, Savannah.py, it was ported to Python from some other framework you were saying earlier?
Yeah, from PHP.
PHP. So this is a web app. It's being used by people. It can be run standalone. You can visit a site somewhere where it's being hosted, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Great. So even though you guys definitely have, the skills to get this stuff done, what brings you here to this hackathon? Why did you decide to participate?
Well, I personally can't help the disadvantaged in Haiti, but I want to help in whatever way I can, and I think the best way I can do it is by applying the knowledge I've learned here at RIT to their situation.
Absolutely.
I'm basically in the same boat as he is. I want to help out Haiti, but I wasn't able to actually go there. So I thought, why not use the knowledge I already know and apply it to a real-world application rather than like some just busy work that actual CS classes give you.
Well, I don't think you need to actually go to Haiti to help them out. Like, a lot of people will give a few bucks, but when you're a poor college student, you don't really have a few bucks to give, so you can give time, which for most people is money.
Well, if even half of the students here on this campus, or even 10% of them, gave the kind of time that you guys put in today, we could have had the whole damn country mapped out by now. So, thank you for your participation, definitely on behalf of the CSI storytelling team, but I'm sure, there are some folks all over the world who really appreciate the work you guys are doing. So, great job, and we hope that events like this will continue into the future, and that people like you will continue to show up. Thank you, gentlemen.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
This is Remy D, the CSI Storytellers team, reporting live, and we're sitting down here with the organizer of this event. So I'll give her a chance to introduce herself.
I'm Vicky Carchinas, and I'm a first-year game design major.
And Vicky, what made you decide that this was something that you wanted to do?
Well, I like doing things to help the community, and Haiti is obviously an event that we all know about. And there's not a lot you can do without money or the ability to go to Haiti. So when this came up, I thought it would be a good opportunity.
Absolutely. And about how long would you say it took you to put together the event?
1 to 2 weeks.
Okay, so not a little bit of time. And, briefly, what do you think were some of the best things to come out of it?
Well, we definitely made some progress in the projects that we knew about, and hopefully they can act as a stepping stone for future crisis camps being held.
Absolutely. And, when you're not, say, running ridiculous volunteer events and saving the world, what are your aspirations?
Well, like I said, I'm a game design major, and I want to get into the field of game accessibility, so helping the disabled be able to game just like the not-disabled.
And that's another great cause, obviously. So I guess I would ask you, is this the type of event that you would see happening again at RIT, or one that you would like to see make happen?
Hopefully, yeah. I think RIT could give a lot to the community.
And, if ever in the future you guys are looking to do this again, the Center for Student Innovation would be more than happy to sponsor and be involved in any way we can help.
Cool.
So, Vicki, thank you so much for putting on the event. Thanks for helping organize and helping tell the story and all the other hard work that you put in.
Thank you.
All right.